Hi, welcome to So Good the Podcast. I'm Katie. Let's get the show started. Show brought to you by the look of greatness. Beautiful day outside. We're outside enjoying this nice weather. Hope everyone's doing okay. I have a few talent to bring to y'all's attention, no particular order. Start off with Ace Bailey. He's a 6'10", 200-pound shooting guard, small forward. A little background on him. He's the age of 18. High school, Boyd Buchanan School. That was in Tennessee, Chattanooga. Nick Eachin, Powder Spring, Georgia. That was the second high school, and then he decided to go to Rutgers. Now, and he's there. McDonald's All-American this year. Jordan Brand Classic this year. Nike Hoop Summit, that was this year as well. Mr. Georgia Basketball, that was this year as well. A few stats for him. His junior year, that was all in the senior year, right? But in his junior year, he averaged 22 points, 14 rebounds, 3 assists, and 4 blocks per game, regarded as the number 2 prospect in the class of 2024, according to 247 Sports. Barely improved his stats to 32.5, 15.5 rebounds, 3.5 assists, and 2.4 blocks per contest. It was a 5-star recruit and one of the top players in the 2024 class. Offers from Ohio State, Kentucky, Kansas, Texas, and Oregon. He's dope. Like I said previously on several episodes, that he's talented. These players are, their wingspan is crazy, and they are point guards. They can shoot from the perimeter. His footwork is immaculate. He can shoot the perimeter shot. He can finish with either hand. He runs the floor pretty well. The main thing that he needs to improve is just to continue to believe in his craft, get his teammates involved. That's pretty much it. But he's talented. He's dope. He's very dope. He's a superstar right now. He is the system. Coach would love, as Rutgers would love for him to do what his talent is going to do and was showcased on film, because the tape don't lie. He's very talented. Very difficult to contain him and stop him. He's very dominant. So I look forward to his name being called, and you all give him an opportunity with your eyes and ears, and see if we go from there. Next on my list is Brandon McCoy Jr. This one here is unique as well. He's a 6'4", 6'5", like 170, 180 guard. He got the wingspan of a 6'10" player. 5-star class of 2026 high school, St. John Bosco High School. He had a lot of offers as well. Alabama, Arizona State, Arkansas, Auburn, Brigham Young, California, Duke, Georgia Tech, Kansas, Kentucky, LSU, Louisville, Michigan, Mississippi State, Oregon, Rutgers, San Diego State, Southern Methodist, Stanford, Texas, UCLA, USC, Washington, and Washington State. Now, he's very talented. His ISO is one of the best that there is out here as of right now. He shoots from anywhere on the floor. His footwork is immaculate. Finish at the rim is immaculate as well. He can finish with either hand. If there's anything that he needs to continue to improve, is getting the players involved. I know when you have that type of talent and they're very ISO, it's kind of hard to stay in front of them. As far as defensive player, the offense take advantage of that, right? Outside of that, he just got to have a little bit more confidence within his teammates. Outside of that, he's a star. He's a star right now, and very in the future, he's going to be very dominant and give you all something to watch. He's talented. He is the system. He can play in any system. He's a student of the game. He's ready. He's ready to play. Now in the NBA, there's a lot going on in the NBA. There's some teams that are performing at a very high level. Some expect it, some aren't. Right now, I know most people are talking about what's transpiring with the Lakers, what's going on there. J.J. Redick, the new head coach for the Los Angeles Lakers, walked off. A little frustrated. At the end of the day, he explained what needs to be done going forward with the players, and and how they go about going against their opponents. And the reporter just picking, asking him a question that he already answered before the question, and he was frustrated. And JJ just walked off the press conference. He just want to throw that out there. But what I really want to bring to y'all's attention in the NBA right now are the Cavaliers, Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a great story right now. Cavaliers set a franchise record with a 9-0 start. First time ever in their franchise following win over the Pelicans. In the franchise 9 game under head coach Kenny Atkinson, the Cavaliers led the NBA in both points per game with 123.2 and field goal percentage with 52.6, and have scored at least 130 points 4 times. Cavaliers have already matched its total from the last season from 4 games with at least 130 points, and is one game away from tying his franchise record of 5 games, which was set in both 2016 through 17 and 2017 through 18. As a team, the Cavaliers also ranked second in the NBA in 3-point percentage at 42.1 and 6th in assists per game with 28.8. 3-pointers per game, 15.3, and fewest turnovers per game with 12.4. Cleveland is the second NBA team to win each of its first 9 contests while scoring at least 110 points in each, joining the 1960 through 61 Philadelphia Warriors. They host the 71 Golden State Warriors on Friday. That's November 8th. That's at 7:30 p.m. They have something to prove. If you remember last year, it was last year that Cleveland was pretty much got hit with the injury. And, their key players was not playing, so they couldn't really produce, It was very difficult to watch as the key players on the bench just watching and while they cheer on their teammates and, going against a great opponent. And they lost that. So right now, they feel as though they're the best team. Right now, they are. Donovan Mitchell and the crew and Mobley, and they out there balling. They out there playing some of the best basketball that I've seen in a very, very long time. They are cohesive together. The camaraderie is there. The brotherhood is there. And that's just and it's shown on the court. It's definitely shown on the court. Now, going against Steph Curry and that crew over there, Steve Curry and them, they are on a fast track as well, 7-1, the Golden State Warriors. And they looking to rebound as well. And they did a lot of, players moving around. Some left, Klay Thompson and just to name a few. But for the most part, Cavaliers are doing something that they haven't really done before. They're breaking records for their franchise. If they can win this game, they're going to continue to show you that, they are a team to be watched and not to be messed with. No, the NFL primetime games for me, as the season progressed, we got the midway point. The trade deadline have passed us by. So now you're getting an idea in the sense of who are looking towards, the playoffs and fight for a spot to get into the playoffs. And around this time, you got a sense of what the teams are doing and what they're trying to do against you. And you got, watching a lot of film and defend that. I got to talk about the Bengals at the Ravens tonight. That's at 8:15. Bengals are 4-5, and the Ravens are 6-3. Ravens at home been pretty decent for the most part, and Bengals are heading in the right direction. They kind of had a shaky start early, but Joe Burrow is playing out his mind. He's playing out his mind, and the offense is playing what was expected. But coming off injury for Joe Burrow to go from that to almost like dominating the league is, he's here to play, and he's been playing. So it's on my radar. It's this tonight's game I got to talk about. It's going to be very difficult. This is a division game. Ravens should definitely win this game. Lamar Jackson's playing MVP as football. Derrick Henry is playing MVP as well. That defense is kind of getting it together. It's not the old Ravens D, but they still play defense. To stop the Bengals is going to be very difficult. The Bengals will stop Derrick Henry, or at least slow him down. You won't stop him, but if they can slow him down, the Bengals have a great chance to win this game because Joe Burrow and them and the crew just playing out of their mind. I know the Ravens also traded for Johnson, the receiver. He hasn't really played much. The Bengals has a respectable defense. They have a few corners. They have a decent pass rush. They're used to playing against Lamar. So this should be a good game. Should be a high-scoring game. Definitely over 50 points. Like I said, for the Bengals to have a chance, they have to slow down Derrick Henry. If they slow down Derrick Henry, the Bengals have a great chance to win this game. A great chance. If not, then Ravens win this at home. Dolphins at the Rams. This is a primetime game because you got Tua back. Rams, Stafford is playing some great football. He has his weapons back. Dolphins are 2-6, and the Rams are 4-4. That's Monday night. That's at 8:15. This is a great game. It's going to be a great game. It's going to be a shootout. One of the best offensive teams in the league. This could be an upset because the Dolphins was one of the favorites going into the season. Just unfortunate that the quarterback got hurt, and I think they catch fire with the camaraderie and what they already know, what they have in the system. The Dolphins can make a run. Excuse me. And they're going to do that. It's going to take this game for them to make that happen. It's not going to be easy because the Rams playing some great football, and they're at home too. So, this game definitely should be a high-scoring game going up 50 points. I see some great stats from all the key players in this game, the quarterbacks, the receivers. Now it's going to be about how the defense get turnovers from the quarterbacks. You know what? It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game. I just think that the Dolphins will not have enough camaraderie to win against the Rams at home. I think the Rams will definitely pull this game out and continue to fight in the conference and go about it that way. Now this game is right here. It's definitely on my radar. It's a good game. The Jets at the Cardinals. The Jets are 3-6. The Cardinals are 5-4. That's Sunday. That's at 4:25 p.m. It's going to be an outstanding game. The Jets definitely needed that win last week. Definitely did. Cardinals playing some good football. It's a tricky game. It's definitely going to be a low-scoring game. It can go either way. Right now, the way Aaron Rodgers and Garrett Wilson and Adams and that crew, they're getting that swag back on the offense. Aaron Rodgers getting his foot under him. Just win this game against the Arizona Cardinals. It's going to be a good game, though. But just know that the Jets going to come to play. I think they like the new interim coach. Has a little bit more energy. Players definitely played last week to get that win. Cardinals not going to just give away a game at home, right? But I just think the Jets is just a better team. Overall, just a better team. So I see the Jets win this game. Steelers at the Commanders. Steelers are 6-2. Commanders are 7-2. That is Sunday at 1 p.m. Before I talk about them, the glove that was worn by Noah Brown, along with the end zone pylon from Jaden Daniels, Hall of Fame, throw, are now on display at the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Congrats to the city, to the town, on that achievement. It's a tough game. It's a good game. Great test for both. Two of the best teams in the league. Russell Wilson is definitely getting the feel of what's being asked of him in that offense. They just added a weapon, Mike Williams, before the trade deadline. They got Pickett and they got Austin over there. So they got, two good running backs. They have two good running backs, the Steelers do. So it's a great test coming here to, the DMV area of DC. The Steelers playing the Commanders. The Commanders are playing some of the best football right now. They feel as though they can win against anyone. They also made a key pickup trade. At one point, still is, in my opinion, arguably the best corner in the league, Marshawn Lattimore. They made that key acquisition. Gave a few assets in the future, picks, but it was worth it. He's still relatively young. He's coming from a franchise, the New Orleans Saints, respectfully. They started the season a little early, 2-0, and then they just got on a losing streak. I think it's 7 straight that they ended up firing their coach, the Saints. And, he's just a player that just loved to play and loved to win, 4-time Pro Bowler, Marshawn Lattimore. He's definitely going to help this team, the Commanders. Definitely going to help this defense, as if they really need another weapon. As far as the pass game is pretty good. The Commanders stopping the run as of late. They haven't been too good in that category. But adding Marshawn Lattimore to this team and that locker room and that brotherhood, he's going to make everybody better. He's going to show the secondary to do certain things a certain way. Of course, they're going to teach one another. They're going to inform them what's being asked of him in the scheme. But at the same time, they're going to allow Marshawn Lattimore to do what he does best, which is be physical, man-to-man, blanket, whatever receiver, no matter where they go. He plays all over the field, either side of the field. He plays in the slot, and he's a great tackler to be a corner. He's very physical. He's very passionate about the game. They definitely will welcome him in the locker room, on his team, in his brotherhood, in his community. It's going to help. Now, if he plays this week against the Steelers, who knows, right? We really don't know. Still got to get the idea of what's being asked in the playbook. He's very intelligent, very smart. He's a very savvy vet that's been, pretty much knows schemes. So just give him a week or so. It won't surprise me if he did play in a small role, but for the most part, give him a week or so to understand the concept and terminology of what's being asked of him for this team, this organization. They got him at a good price for elite corner. Got him half a season. He finished the rest. They got 2 more years up to 2026, and they're going to see how it goes from there. I can see him finish his career out here, as they should. I know you see the merch and everything like that, but you gotta know where you come from to know where you're going, and this is where it started. And look at them now. Look at the Commanders, look at the city, look at the town. Everybody's back and everything. People are happy and excited about the game of football, and definitely deserving. It's been quite a while. It's like 25 years, So Jane Daniels and that offense, it's a great sight to see. The Steelers defense is top notch. You got T.J. Watt over there. You got actually in the secondary. You got Quinn, the linebacker. They just got an overall good corner. You got Porter, the corner. It's going to be a good game. It's definitely going to be a good game. But the key points of this game to winning it, you got to continue to protect Jane Daniels, which I don't think they have a problem doing that. But against this front, the last time they played with a key player of that stature, of that talent level, was Myles Garrett. And they did a marvelous job with that. T.J. Watt is right there with Myles Garrett. Brandon Coleman is going to have another test because he did pretty well during that Cleveland game, even though they were substituting him and out on Cornelius Lucas, which is still injured at this time, I believe. So Brandon Coleman should get his second start straight. He did pretty well last week. He was unbelievable. As I stated on this platform, that Commanders got their franchise quarterback, and the same year they got their franchise left tackle. So it's a great test for Brandon Coleman. I think they would do a great job to helping him if T.J. Watt is on that side, because he could just move them all down the line of scrimmage. I see a great game by him and the offense as well. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be a tough task for the Commanders. Probably one of the best defense they have gone against so far in the season. It's a great test for both teams. Commanders win this game. They will have to continue to run the football. If Robinson is playing, that would definitely help to keep that pass rush off Jane Daniels. Terry McCoy is definitely going to continue to do his thing. They definitely going to be watching him. They have some good corners, some good secondary. It's going to be a great task for the offense and that receiving corps this week. Commanders still undefeated at home. Definitely can see a low-scoring game. One of the best defense, Chicago Bears was definitely one too. Just throw that in there, but the Steelers is a great one as well. Winning this game, Jane Daniels is going to continue to do what Jane Daniels does. So it's going to be a great test. It's going to be a lot of film studying going on. The Bobby Wagner and the crew, and Louvu, and if the Commanders secondary, the safety position, can start making more plays, this defense can go to another level. Now in the corner, like I said, Marshawn Lattimore is definitely there with help, but I'm not sure he's going to play. But the safety outside of Chin, every now and again, he definitely makes plays, but it's just got to be more consistent. Need that present. One last week, Quan Martin got a pick, but I think it was called back. But for the most part, they've relatively been not in the game, not involved in the game. The corner's been doing good. St. Juice do what St. Juice does. The cornerback position, outside of Forbes, that actually look for the football when they defend the receiver. Everyone else in the secondary, outside of Mike, they don't turn around for the football. If they turn around for the football, they have a great opportunity to get some turnovers. And that's what you get from Marshawn Lattimore. He looks for the football. He's a playmaker. Not only knows how to defend and still look at the quarterback and track the football down out of the air. That's why they went and got him. He can make plays, and that's what his defense predicated. They live by, the defense and coaching staff, and the coach definitely said that they're going to get the football and take away. That's what it's about. Take away, and take away. So for them to win this game, protect Jane Daniels, run the football, get some first downs, keep the drives alive. I think the Commanders will continue to stay undefeated at home. They can keep upright. Jane Daniels run the football. The Commanders' defense can be dominant against the Steelers this Sunday, because the Steelers, Russell Wilson's still savvy vet as well. He's been playing pretty well the last couple of weeks, and at the end of the day, if you can contain him in the pocket, he can't really get out of the pocket, Russell Wilson. So I see some sacks this week for the Commanders in that front. They're playing pretty well. That front, they just can't stop the run. So if the Commanders can't stop the run against the Steelers, which the Steelers love to run the football, it's going to be a long day for the Commanders defense. I just think that with this game here, with that coaching staff and that franchise and everything with the Steelers, Mike Tomlin and that organization, they just one of the best teams in the league. If the Commanders can't stop the run, it's going to be a long day, especially if Marshawn Lattimore don't play. Pickens is a hell of a receiver, and St. Juice and Mike, the rookie, respectfully, he's pretty good on the outside, but Pickens is a talented receiver over there for the Steelers, and they just added Mike Williams. I'm not sure if he's going to play well, but we'll see. See how that goes. I see a low-scoring game here for the Steelers and the Commanders. That's pretty much it. Who win this game? They 7-2, and I'm gonna continue to go with the Commanders until someone knocked them off at home, because they're still undefeated. And that's just where I'm gonna go. I got Commanders win this game. Now I'm gonna throw this out here since someone just tuned in. A game to watch. They should win this game, right? They should win this game. The Bears going against the Patriots. Drake May, as of late, has been playing pretty good. Let me still got ways to improve. But Chicago should win this game, against the Patriots. If Chicago find a way to lose this game, it can happen, right? Some people might say their coach already on the hot seat, right? But if they lose that game, it's not looking too good for that coach and that coaching staff, because they too talented. Chicago are ready to win now. They got a good offense, they have the weapons. The defense is one of the best in the league. Secondary is underrated. That Johnson corner is he's a shutdown corner too. But I like the other fellow corners over there too. Secondary is pretty decent. Their front is pretty good, of course, with Montell Sweat and that crew over there. But for the most part, Chicago should win that game. If they don't win that game, it's not looking too good. The offense not looking too good. Caleb Williams can do better. He's a rookie, what you expect. Everyone's not Jane Daniels, and also they don't have the coaching staff and the scheme to go with the quarterback. They need to do something different. Maybe allow the players to speak up more about what's best for them, to get better performance, when they play. But at the end of the day, Chicago should win that game. That's just a wild card that I was throwing out there. So I surely appreciate everyone. Continue to tap in on this platform. Check out the merch. Definitely enjoy yourself with your loved ones, and this weekend, tonight's game, enjoy it. That's what it's all about. And at the end of the day, that's what we're talking about. I'm KD, So Get a Podcast, brought to you by The Look of Greatness. Have a good one.